it out. Okay. And if I take this piece. Okay.
Oh, now you got a big mess on your hand. So.
I know how to put it back together.
All right, all right. Chop, chop.
I mean, it still like works and stuff, but now you can see like the inside of it.
Oh wow, that is involved.
Mhm.
Which is your favorite? That one or this one?
This one that I have right now. And I don't want to take apart that one because I'm lending it from somebody at school.
Good.
Have, like,
wise decision.
So I'm taking apart the one that I own. I think I can get it back in. Okay. Another bad thing is you have to make sure that you line up all the pieces right, because sometimes it might be unsolvable. Just completely made it worse.
Still a little dirty on that transition.
Okay, I almost have it done. Okay, I am done. Yeah, some of them these days even have magnets, so if I had it like this, then it would just snap into position.
Oh, nice.
Another thing that's with features these days, if I have it like this, then it autocorrects.
Oh.
Because under the pieces, there are like
Cool.
curves down there.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So, do I get to scramble this thing for you?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Wow, that is smooth.
Mhm.
Now, is there like an amount of
You can just scramble it as much as you want. You should probably
like
do a lot more of that. I don't know.
like a whole like Vegas shuffle? Are you sitting here like an MIT student, like watching the moves that I'm making? He's like, oh, I can redo that.
I'm looking away. I'll look away.
Okay, I don't want any colors on the same.
That's really hard, but
yeah.
I also only
At least
know
colors
one
that are
way
next
to
to each
solve
other.
It, so
Say that again.
I also only know one way to solve it. That isn't really matching up colors or anything.
There's multiple ways to solve this. There's multiple ways to arrive at the same spot.
I know that 3 exist, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Okay.
Are you advanced enough to be able to speak your thoughts as you go?
Kinda. So now I got the white cross right there.
Oh, you're looking for a white cross.
And then I got one of the corners out.
Okay. So you're going for one side first.
Yeah. I'm going for one layer first.
One
See,
layer.
I'm also solving the sides there.
What do you mean layer? You mean one side?
So like all the pieces, so like this piece, this whole piece.
Oh,
like
I see. That cross section. I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Final edge. So I have the first layer done.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm on to the second layer, so I'm trying to put all of these pieces on the edge pieces. Yeah, I know other kids that are way better than me. Okay.
If you do this right here, right now, my standards for what we're doing here drumming are going to tenfold.
Seriously?
Yep. I am Mr. Serious. In fact, in 6th grade, at the end of the year, my 6th grade teacher.
Done.
What? I didn't even see it happen. I blinked. Nice. Okay. So in 6th grade, at the end of the year, right, the award assembly, oh, this kid gets this and that. My teacher made up an award just so she could give it to me.
Wow.
And it was, and for the most serious student, Sam Rayburn. And so that was, that was cute. You know, it was endearing, and it was very telling. She just fabricated one just to give it to me.
Most serious.
Like her thinking, right, as a teacher, it's like, well, this kid is special, but not in the ways that are like documented and are standardized and already have like awards named. So I gotta recognize this kid. I want this kid to have some recognition, but what do I do for her? The most serious. She's made it up.
Yeah, how great. That's wonderful. I think that's super cool.
Nice. That's okay. All right, now I'm not going to be forgiving at all. I'm relatively unforgiving to begin with because, you know, someone either plays right or they don't. So, no, there are not multiple ways in the beginning. There are not multiple ways in the beginning. So, all right, do that. Do what I have set up for you right here. Okay, first off, your playing spot is here. So now do this. Put the sticks up against your belly. Okay, now that playing spot needs to be right there. So, in fact, let's have you scooch up slightly, and then we'll pull this back all the way. And now your playing spots. Let's just put these right in there. Gives it a nice little. So remember that from the belly, the length of the sticks, yeah, all of a sudden that looks way better. Now, no cheating. All right, I'm gonna pull back. Also, notice you have this mirror in front of you. This is the best thing I could do for a mirror. Can you see? I'm looking at your sight line. Do this. Choom, choom, choom. Just do pick. Can you see the tips of your sticks at the top of the stroke? Can you see my hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Pinkies. And choke back for now. Just like uncomfortably choke back. Just get a really big swing on that. Okay, now slow it down. Choom, choom. And really just allow the stick to be dribbled. Just like how we do basketball. Dribbling that ball. So just like throw it in and let it bounce out. But make sure it's slow enough to where it's guaranteed not to hit that or that. Where you're hitting, now get your fingers on it. Watch me do it. Watch me do it. This is what I want. Just nice, controlled, even strokes that are going to get down there. Use these big boys for now. I want more momentum. Mm-hmm. Okay, now just start smaller. So, boom, just do like little mediums. And then when that feels comfortable, and when you've consistently not hit the things, Okay, now just one hit. Boom, boom.
Doing worse.
Well, you've gotten better in the last minute, so not true. You see what I need to make?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just,
You need to make like a frame.
absolutely. I need to make a frame.
Maybe I have like a square down here and then drill these in so that they don't move.
Okay, let me set you up for the thinking, and then I'm curious to hear your thoughts. This whole thing, this whole platform, Velcro. The whole thing, Velcro.
Okay.
My pieces, Velcro, other side. So then we have the no shifting part down, and we have the easily pull it up, put it somewhere else spot. Because notice that if I had someone who is 6 feet tall here, if I have Michael Jordan, and he's more than 6 feet tall, I'd be up here. So then I want to make use of this whole surface area. So
How heavy is this?
it's like 12 pounds. Maybe 15. It's pretty heavy, isn't it?
No, it's not 15. I had a 15. There was a 15 at one of my friend's house, and like I couldn't like go from here and pull it up.
Oh, well maybe that's like 10.
Yeah.
And also the shape of this, it's awkward in the hand. A barbell is designed for the hand, so therefore it's easier.
Yeah.
Like if I just give you a 15-pound watermelon, then that's going to be very weird to lift. Although, all right, pop up. Let's see what happened there. Oh, back.
I broke it.
Back to the drawing. Well, no, that's just weight. You didn't break it. I didn't build it right. That's the correct way to say that. Oh, I see what needs to happen. Okay, that should be. Give that a push.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one time I took it, I scrambled it and then I took it completely apart and then solved it. That's like the equivalent of peeling the stickers off.
Oh.
Except it's harder.
Well.
Because like, not as many people know how to do it.
Oh, well. One of the trademarks of a highly intelligent individual is doing things in different ways. Coming up with multiple solutions. Like apparently there's multiple ways to do this, which I was unaware of. So.
Yeah.
How many standard ways are there to do this? You said 3?
I think I know at least 2. And there's at least 2.
What about 17? Is there like 17 different approaches?
I mean, there could be. I don't know.
All right, well, look that up. That's your Rubik's Cube assignment. All right, so back to.
And it took the original person. It took Arno Rubik months to solve it at first.
Oh, well, the OG of the Rubik's Cube, yeah.
First of all, it turned really bad. Second of all, he had no idea how.
Okay, now double stops. Okay, now really, let me move this slightly. Give me your hand.
Okay. It swallowed me.
All right.
Oy vey.
It ate me.
All right. Yeah.
I'm glad. I was afraid this was going to dig into your back.
Yeah.
Kind of did.
Okay, yeah, all right, well,
All right.
let's,
Oh.
Everything's small.
Ooh.
good thing that
Okay.
didn't hit your Crocs there, oh my goodness.
You gotta get some steel toe crocs for that.
On camera, the whole 9 yards. Okay, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, maybe
You're-
set
you're-
this off here so we
Yeah.
don't try to sit on it again.
take that wood out of there. Just take the whole thing out, and you're just gonna stand there. Back to the drawing board. Well, I'm glad it happened. Well, I'm gonna have this thing at the fair.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't
And
happen at the fair.
I'm glad it didn't happen to some 200-pound person that would literally get stuck in there.
That would be unfair.
Yeah, and then then my insurance that I purchased comes in handy. So, thanks for being my beefeater. You know what a beefeater is?
No.
It's the guy who potentially sacrifices himself for the king. It's the guy who samples the king's food to make sure it's not poisoned. The beefeater. So, you're essentially my beefeater for that.
Yeah, when is the fair? I don't.
A couple weeks. Three weeks. My first date is the 17th.
I got this one for my birthday. Yeah.
A few days ago. Cool.
Oh yeah, I want to show you a cool pattern that I can do. If you turn the middles twice on each thing, then you get that.
So,
like
1,
this.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
And then also.
Oh, cool. I like the color coordination there.
Yeah. It is the opposite color that's on the color section.
All right, let's see if I can do this one right here. Oh God, what did you do?
I can also do that.
Oh my God, I
You
feel
did
so satisfied. I got it from a few turns in, so that doesn't count. Cool. All right, so stand on this thing. So this thing.
Also, if you just keep on doing this, then it solves.
It loops back. Nice. It's like watching a magic trick.
I also tried it one-handed, and it took me like double the time, like more.
Well, now the real challenge is to do it one-handed, blindfolded.
I think people have done that before.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because the person that did the world, when you're at like a competition and you're really good, you're basically doing it blindfolded because you're analyzing it at first. You get to actually like look at it,
Study the moves.
and see how to solve it first, and then you just try to do it as fast as possible.
Nice.
The world record is 3.13 seconds.
How many shuffles though?
I don't know.
Just
It's like solved.
wait. What's the world record?
3.13 seconds.
3.13 seconds.
Yeah. Not minutes.
I have seen some videos. I am impressed.
I've solved it in 2 minutes.
Well, that's infinitely less time than infinitely less time. Okay, stand up close to that thing so it doesn't tip. Take where do those sticks go? Right here. Okay, now. Oh yeah, we lost our setup. We have that on camera, by the way. I'm gonna post that, and you're gonna go back and watch yourself fall in.
Yeah.
So at about 17, 16 minutes. All right, do the thing. Okay, double stops. And get lined up on it. You're at an angle. Yeah, like really. All right, relax the face. Take a deep breath. Okay, now can you see your heights in the thing?
Yeah.
See if you can get them to be the same height as well. And now do this. Take the center digits away and just do pinkies, or just these two. Like take away your middle finger, and ideally just pinkies, right? Just pinkies. Good fulcrum, good, and just pinkies. Okay, do this. Hit a few, and then just pull that away, and then do pinkies only. Okay, now you're turning it. Don't be weird. Okay, do a few strokes, like just do a few normal strokes. The point is, get your pinky involved. Why is that weird?
I don't know.
Oh, because your thumb is off the stick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, keep your thumb on there.
That felt weird. I don't know.
My point is, okay, do normal strokes, and just feel your pinky against there. Feel your pinky.
My shoulder still hurts.
Oh, from the thing? Okay, now see where your pinky is? No stick. I shouldn't be able to do that. Okay, now go choke all the way back. Just, get a little nub there, and give me some big joom, joom, joom. Okay, now watch this. I'm going to, this is how you're doing it. Watch this. I want the bounce. Make sure you're standing on it, because this is going to fall if you're not standing on it. So I want the bounce to go fully up. It goes down and it bounces straight up. Now, if I don't do that, then it looks like this. Like I'm stopping it. So just allow it to feel like this, where it's just bouncing up on its own. Have that feeling transfer into your full hand. Let it bounce all the way up.
Scared me.
Yeah, this is a very minimal. This is the travel kit. This is me putting stuff into a bed of a truck and just slap.
It's like exactly at the wrong time, because I naturally want to like walk around and like shift my weight around. And it was like,
well, then this traps you in place, and this prevents you from being a distracted kid. Okay, which you're hardly a distracted kid relative to most kids, which is why we're having a conversation, a real conversation. All right. Do a few of these off to the side. Just get 2 fingers and just boing, boing. Start here. And then just go boing. Yeah, see how that just flies up on its own?
yeah.
It flies up on its own. Now, do that. Now give me a good hand. And now do the same thing. And it flies up. But make sure your pinky is involved. Show me this. Show me a good hand. And open your hand, but just enough to where your pinky's still on it. Now from there, now go down and have it return to that same spot. All right, good. I'm glad that it boinged out of your hand, which lets me know that you're... Okay, now, make sure your thumb is on there. The trick is you're going to let it bounce, yet still having all the fingers properly on the stick. This is the trick. See now how your thumb is just completely abandoning its post. Hit there. Yeah. Now pinkies. Your pinky is dancing. Feel the contact on your pinky. And now bigger strokes and really let it bounce. Bounce, bounce, dribble, dribble, dribble. Don't lose your fulcrum. Don't lose your fulcrum.
I'm gonna make sure to keep on standing on the.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of this thing for now. This is a hazard. Squeeze on that thing, just grip and then relax. And now turn this over. Give me some strokes, pinky contact, but make it feel like it's being bounced. Dribble that thing.
Like. Yeah.
See how my
But
hand...
that doesn't really happen if I have my pinky on. I mean, I don't know.
Do it with
I
this.
really feel the bounce whenever my pinky is. It's such a different sound.
Yeah. Everything sounds different depending on where you hit it. Even this computer screen. Everything sounds different depending on where you hit it.
Is the screen broken?
Yeah. It's also a relic. Even if the screen wasn't broken, I'd still be using it like this. All right. Yeah, that looked like you were actually dribbling it. Now, okay, stand in one spot. Choose a spot to stand. Okay, now play in that trough. You can come back a little bit so your hand isn't. So you get the back of the stick away from the edge. Yeah, now pinkies. Okay, pause. Check this out. I'm going to play like you. Now, watch what happens. I'm naturally wanting to do this. It's a little uncomfortable to keep all my fingers on like this and pull in like that. So that's why it's weird. And that's why your pinkies come off, because it doesn't want to come off. Okay, do this. Both sticks. And just do this. Have them be parallel. And do the way you used to do it. And just do exactly what I do. Show me this underneath. And just pause. Just do exactly what I do. And now, as you open that, then it goes into the fingers. Fingers, out of the fingers. Do this. Do this butterfly motion. Out of the fingers, in the fingers. Out of the fingers, in the fingers. Out of the fingers, in the fingers. And not this, but this. And have it come out of your hand again.
Yeah, I think mine.
Okay.
I like it when it's 90 degrees. Yeah.
Okay, do this. Do exactly what I'm doing. Find a couple edges there. Flip over. And then have your index finger on it and your pinkies out. And now move your hands together and notice what happens. Now the stick goes into the hands.
Oh.
Okay, do this. 1, 2. In, out, in, out, in, out. So in reverse, flipping that over, out, in, out, in. So the further you have your hands out and your arm up, the more it goes into your fingers. And so big surprise that you don't play with your pinky because you're playing in too much. You've been playing with hands together.
I'm so good at Imagine you got like a new student and they played like this.
Yeah,
I don't think
that would be.
They're probably like playing like this.
No one would think to do that. Here's why. No one would think to do this because this is on a spectrum. And okay, the spectrum is from here to there, to there, to there. Everyone starts off here.
Yeah.
Everyone starts off hands together.
Yeah. It feels kind of weird like this.
All right, let's do that. French grip, hands together, sticks parallel. Okay, no arms, no lifting of arms. I'm just turning. Just do this. See what I'm doing? I'm just going back and forth with my fingers like this. Do this. Now put a stick in there. Now watch my fingers are doing. Nothing else is. Yes, there it is. Okay. Now wrap some fingers in there, and now just you're turning. It's like you're turning a doorknob, except you're instead of turning a doorknob this way, you just have your hand like this, and you're turning it like this. Yeah. Okay, now that's got to be way looser. Do what I do. One hand. So stand center and have your hand be center. Look at what I'm doing. My hand is in the center of my frame. And have the stick come and hit you in the chest. Boom, 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 bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom. But then as you go down, that's all in your hands. There's no difference between the French and German grip as far as the hands and the finger goes. It's just the orientation of the arm. Like where is the arm in space? That's what matters. So that's French grip. That's what not to do.
Okay. Yeah.
For now. Absolutely. If you're going to be a professional percussionist, you darn well better know French grip and you better be effective at it. But for drumming 101, you know what I mean when I say 101?
Yeah, like the first stuff that you know.
Yeah, a college, like music theory 101, Monday morning, 8 a.m., first class of your whole college experience. Music theory 101. My first class was oral skills 101, where we learned how to sight sing.
Sam?
Tell me.
One thing about the Rubik's Cube you can do, instead of going like this, and then this, or whatever, you can just do like this.
Oh, show me that move.
With your finger, so you flick it, you hit it with your finger, so it's like that.
And then a turn.
And then you can like do stuff like this. And if you do this 4 times, then it gets back because it's moving this around. Hold on. I think I messed up something.
Isn't it satisfying that you could buy him like a $10 thing and it's like the most amazing thing ever? As opposed to like a typical rich kid who like expects a jet ski or something, for thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And ironically has less enjoyment from the jet ski than, Mr. Humble with his $10 thing.
Is there a correlation between price of gift and enjoyment of gift?
I imagine the price correlates to the expectation of how fun it's going to be. Like
if something.
hey, Flint, we bought you $1 million birthday present. Then we're poisoning the expectation, like, whoa, well, this must be amazing. And then when they see that it's not, hypothetically, then the disappointment just veils.
Like, we bought you a mansion.
Hope you like paying taxes, kid.
I bet there is.
Yeah.
I bet there is a correlation. I speculate. Yes.
Yeah. I think that fidget toys and other things like that are a really great gift. I think that magnets are a great gift. Like, just in general. But there are things that are like
Magnets are amazing.
Yeah, that there are things that like people don't think of as gifts generally, but like, the amount of time people are involved in it, invested in it, determines the like how amazing a gift was, the success of a gift, right?
Yeah.
And the category of this gift that we're going into is like, fidgets and things. Like, I'd say that Legos and Rubik's Cubes are in the same ballpark. Even though this is like a self-contained game that you play, and Legos is like a separate builder game, it's still, of the hands and of the mind. Hand-eye coordination. Hand-mind coordination. That's what this is. Basketball, drumming, Rubik's Cube, Legos, fidgety spinner thingies. Yes, I condone all of it. Nice. That'll never not be impressive.
Mm-hmm.
This thing really flexes, doesn't it? Like, it really, that's so much more malleable. I dig it.
Yeah, you can, do this.
Yeah, and then you got...
All the
Then you got
stuff.
27 blocks on the ground again.
Yeah. The same thing that was on this, right here, that is on all of the sides too. So it's the same thing.
I'd imagine it would be symmetrical.
One thing that's on all of the Rubik's Cubes, the centers don't move. It's a very important thing.
Oh, they're
You
fixed.
need to know. So if I were to rotate it like this, it's the same thing as just doing this.
Yeah, one moves or the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I like this guy's thinking. I just watched a very interesting YouTube video this morning. I'll send it to you. On the 6 levels of thinking. And that most people just think in the strata of just 1, 2, 3. But there's another set of 3 above that where, people who apply that level of thinking are the CEOs of the world.
I took this off. Yes, you can just take them off. Like that.
All right,
And I could even take off the lower sections.
All right, keep that together for now. I dig it. I like that. Yes, this bodes well. Rubik's Cubes equals good drumming. Absolute correlation.
I got it back. And there are 2 different finger moves that you can do. You can either do it like that or like that.
Oh, I dig it. All right, now get a pinky move in there too.
And I could
In fact, your assignment next time you solve one of these things is just do it with only. Is this feasible? Yeah.
only my pinkies.
Only pinky as far as that move goes. Yeah, do it with only pinky motion and have it
Can
be.
I do this? Because I usually.
No, that's cheating. Only pinkies the whole time.
Okay.
And while you're doing it, you have to think in the mind simultaneously, oh yeah, pinky's on the drumstick. Oh yeah, pinky's on the drumstick. So this is your torture to get you mindful
That
of
will
pinky's
be
on the stick.
torturous. Okay.
But we're only doing that for the sake of
Pinky's on the stick.
pinky's on the darn stick.
Yep. Another thing that's pretty cool is if I were to do this, then I could get it back by doing that. So it's just the reversed inverted pattern. So
Can you use reverse and inverted in the same sentence?
yeah, I mean, so if I were to do this to get it back, I would need to do the last move, but to the opposite side, and then the second to last move to the opposite side.
Nice.
So I did this. So that's right side, top side, right side, back to the top side. And then I could just do right side to the left, right side, top side to the left, right side. Yeah, it's just the inverted and reversed.
I dig it. All right, distractions. Here we go.
Distractions.
We have, I'm glad to see you doing this.
We have another 10 minutes.
We have 10 minutes. So do this. Hold your stick at the fulcrum, but pinkies.
Only pinkies?
Only pinkies. And some people can't isolate the ring finger from the pinky. So just think.
I can do this.
But can you do the reverse? Can you pull in your pinky only? All right, do it with the other hand. All right. Come hold. Just do some pinky holds.
That feels weird.
Yes, it does. You're basically just letting go until the last point and the last thing you get to hang on to the stick. Okay, do this. Hold on to the stick. And now just let go. Do some normal hits. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now just let go. It's still going to be okay, do this. So thumb on the stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, open, 2, 3, 4, close, 2, 3, 4, open, 2, 3, 4. But once you come back, like really make sure it's proper. Okay, now just do a few here. And just feel, yeah, not this, but you're still gonna turn at the wrist. And where that's gonna hit, flip this up.
Here?
It's this part of your index finger, the base of your index finger, this pad right there, that ball, is going to push down on the front of the stick. So it's see how it's this as opposed to like that the stick is over that ball.
Yeah.
In fact, you can even do this. Curl, like you're grabbing here with these three, but then you're like curling the index up and around, but the stick is over that ball.
It's kind of. I just lose my grip if I do.
Okay, watch this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, thumb off, but you keep it here. Yeah, okay, watch. This is what not to do. Yes. Just give me a few hits with no thumb at all. Just you don't have thumbs.
Thumbs are a luxury that I do not have.
Yeah, you are not prehensile in this moment.
I'm like a dog.
Yeah,
Cat.
you know what prehensile means. The ability to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Monkeys are prehensile. Monkeys' tails are prehensile. It can like come in on itself. We can grab. I can do this. Dog can't like grab and lift. It's a nice luxury in the animal kingdom. No thumbs. Okay, now don't be weird. Try to look as normal as possible. Try to look as clean of a drummer as possible. But just no thumbs. Okay, now not this, but this. Okay, do this. Front of the stick. No thumbs. Yeah, there it is. No thumb. Now choke up a little bit so you're not knocking your elbow right there. No thumbs. Do both hands. There you go. Double stops together. No thumbs. Practice this. Okay, we're going to call this no thumb. Yes. And now see how your pinkies are like totally in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck doing that without your thumb and your pinky's not on it. So no thumbs. Arm hits. What's an arm hit? Show me an arm hit. Yeah, those are arm hits. Arm hits. Okay. Show me that.
Did I already did that?
Yes. Just do that 513 times before you go to bed at night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why 513? What's up with that number?
Because you can. It's divisible by 4, and you can add 1 to it.
Bingo.
It's divisible by 4 plus 1.
It's 5. I'm saying 512, but the musician in me who wants the ending downbeat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Like the next one. It's 12. It's 512 plus 1. So yes, precisely. I'm glad you formulated it. Divisible by 4 plus 1 plus one of the following bar. Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth. Book. Take this. Put that where you're going to see it. Oh, isn't this the coolest thing? I made these little plates.
Oh, neat.
And they're going to fit. So these, instead of there being a sticker there, I have these. These are the same bars, and they're painted. And so I'm going to epoxy resin this, like I epoxy resin this, and then just stick them. And then when the epoxy is still wet, a little bit gooey, I'm going to have a crosshair and just go and like stick it in there so that people can hit, something that's hard and is never going to fall apart ever. Whereas my poor little, and I boned this wood. I took a drumstick and just and like really raked it on this so that the wood fibers collapse under this, as opposed to me, some kid just hitting that, putting a dent into it. I pre-dented it.
Yeah.
And epoxy resin it, so it's going to be indestructible. And they're going to shine with a nice little sparkle. Isn't that fun?
Right on.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Well, Sam, there are also other Rubik's Cubes that are like really different. So
Yeah.
there's like 4x4, 5x5. I think there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
21x20.
I've seen the YouTube videos.
And then there's like 2x2. And then there's even 1x1, which is completely pointless. It's just already solved.
Yeah, it's a it's a
The world record for a 1x1.
paradox.
Yes, that is a real thing. Is like 0.06, I think.
What, for solving the one?
Yeah, because you have to touch it and then you have to. So they have this thing where you have to put both your hands on it. So you have to, for a 1x1, you have to touch the 1x1 and then put both of your hands back on it.
That's just dumb. Coming your way, Dad. Yes, there is no other hand. Good. Oh, I've been working on my Michael Jordan moves. Yeah. I think I took 3 steps there. That's cheating. Traveling. 1, 2. Ugh. That's crazy satisfying. All right, shoot me a ball. Get rid of that other hand. There is no other, for the whole next year of your life shooting baskets, your left hand doesn't exist. Your left hand only serves to get the ball in place. And so an NBA player shooting a basketball, yes, they have their hand on it, but it's not here, it's off to the side. So it's inconsequential, it's just steadying it there. All right, stand up close and just do that.
I was out for.
Okay, this is what I want you to do. Watch this. There is no basket. Watch this. Hold it up like that. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna do backspin on the ball. Watch the ball spin this way. So you're gonna throw it up, and you put some backspin and you're just gonna catch it. Yes, and then catch your own ball. Backspin. Backspin, catch. Backspin, catch. So you're kind of like throwing it up. Try it again. Backspin, catch. Backspin, catch. Yeah, do it again. Okay, now when you shoot this basket, come shoot this basket, make sure there's backspin on the ball. Yes. There it is. Yeah, backspin. Focus. Come stand directly center. Still yourself. There we have it. Oh, I beat my record. I have now 16.
16?
Yeah, I had 15, and I hit the 16th one. I was like, oh God. And then I psyched myself out, and then I screwed it up, so I didn't get 17. 16, baby. Oh, and then 4 in a row from the 3-point line. What was that? Steady yourself. Let's see if I can get a free throw. It kills me each time. Oh, too many beans.
Maybe I could get a free throw from you.
All right.
I need like.
Well, you have the right distance. Whew. You gotta get a running start on that one. Oh. Whew. Okay, see this white stone?
Yeah.
That's a good marker too. They can be a good consistent spot.
We're going to do 3 more shots and the guy gets off.
Okay. Used up 2 shots. Used up 1 shot already. You get 2 shots. But you must. We're both going to throw you in the creek if you don't get at least 1 basket within these next 2. So get as close as you need to guarantee a shot. Otherwise, you're taking a drink. Oh, good. I'm glad we don't have to resort to corporal punishment.
Right angle. Thanks, Sam.
Adios, amigos.
That was a great one. Luego.
Ball under the tire. Basketball. Oh, so what I want to talk about is a concept I thought of the other day. My neighbor's doing some tractor work. Okay, so what I want to talk about is a little concept that I made up for myself. Let's do this. It's called what should we call it? We'll call it pulling back the yes. Pulling back the yes. So what do I mean by that? I mean, when I shoot the shot, while it's still in the air, I think I take a guess if it's going to go in or not, right? No. Right? I was correct. Let's do it again. No. Oh, well, I was wrong that time. So, the idea is to, yes. Nope, I was wrong on that. The idea is to say yes sooner. And then, okay, when I see it in the air, no. Yes. See, when I called it right before it went in the basket. And so the idea is to call the shot sooner and sooner, right? Let me give you some perspective here. I will call it sooner. No. Yes. So that was ever so slightly sooner than, because right when it's going above the basket, then then that's pretty easy to see if it's going in or not. And so then here's the idea, is you call it sooner and sooner. And so, yes, yes. And then you get to the point where you're just saying yes as it's leaving your hand. And then you get to the point where you're saying yes before you've even shot the shot. And then you're saying yes before you've even showed up to the game. And you're saying yes before you've even like woken up that day, right? To imbue the yes, the certainty. That, you know, that Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Steph Curry certainty. Yes. See what I'm getting at? I'm calling the shot sooner and sooner. So I guess we could call that the let me give you a little perspective on where the shot is. All right, let's do it. Let's go from the free the free throw line. The free throw line. Okay. Let's do this. No. All right. Now I called that right before it hit the basket. No. Almost a no. Definitely would not have been a confident yes. Yes. Swish. Nothing but net. Okay. Now let's call it sooner. Yes. All right. Yes. I had a doubt. You hear me stutter there? Yes. Ooh, too many beans. Okay, now here's the idea. Is I'm going to say yes as it's leaving my hands. And so this is what it goes from predicting what is going to happen and shifting across that spectrum to then making sure it happens. Make sense? So I'll demonstrate. So calling the shot, yes. Okay, I basically called it right as it was going in. And so now I'll call it sooner. Yes. You can see where this is going. Okay, now I'll just fast forward, and I'm gonna call it as it's leaving my hands, which is a pretty bold move to do. So I better be shooting well. It brings upon shooting well. Yes. See what I'm talking about? It's definitely a bit woo-woo, but I think I'm onto something. Yes. Okay. Now let's roll back. Let's go further back down the spectrum. I'm going to call yes right now. It's like I'm setting up the expectation that the ball's going to go in. See what I'm getting at? What should we call this? Like calling the shot sooner and sooner. Like the word yes has got to be in it. Rolling back the yes. Yes. Oh. My theory has got holes in it. Yes. See what I mean? What should we call this? Yes. No. Yes. Right? Yes. Oh, on the beans. Yes. So, see what I'm talking about? Let's go for a run. I got 2, 3. Doing it on camera, it's more pressure. This is good though, practicing with pressure. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be calling it. 4. 5. I knew that one was not gonna be, it was offline, I could tell. I should have called it, right? So, the pulling back the yes. Yes. Pulling back the yes. It instills confidence. Yes. Feel me? What should we call this? I'm open to it.